Hey guys, this is a fake 999 silver bar. But it does sound pretty close to a 925 silver coin. Now, and I was at my local coin store today, or the other day, and he was telling me that this may actually trick people. And he's right. It may trick people, especially if they don't know the sound of a real silver bar. So that's what we're going to try and do here today, is show the sound of what a real silver bar sounds like. And also to teach you guys to use multiple testing methods. So that's a fake. Here's a real one. As soon as I heard that, I knew it was fake. And so did my coin store owner, but he thought it sounded nice. So here is a real one. Right? Can you hear the difference? So this has that pop of silver at the beginning, and then a slow trail off to about 3 or 4 seconds. And then it fades off into the distance. You just can't hear it on the camera. So here's another real one. It has that nice silver pop. And then it sort of trails away. You know, maximum 3-4 seconds of resonance. Here's another 999. Has that silver pop. And then the trail of sound just kind of fades away. And we'll go back through these again, back the other way. So here we go. That's a real 999 silver. Here's another real 999 silver. Here is another real 999 silver. Has that real silver sound to it, right? So here is that fake one again. That sounds cool, but definitely doesn't sound like a 999 silver bar. Right, so if you use those other three as a generalization, so these are basically like rounds, right? So you're not going to always have a known authentic, but you should if you really want to be using the ping test correctly. But if you're just trying to generalize through a database, this one is definitely an extreme outlier of doesn't match the sound of other 999 bars. But I don't expect you guys to know that unless you've been pinging 999 bars for a while. Okay, so it fails the ping test, but it does sound cool. But just because it sounds cool doesn't mean it sounds like silver, like a real silver bar should. So the next test we're going to do the weight test. So this one actually weighs right where it needs to weigh, which is really kind of freaky too. So 1.003. So it's hard to say if the counterfeiter gets lucky, but I don't think so. I think they're getting better at this stuff, guys. So this is right where it needs to be, 1 ounce, right? So we'll throw a real one on there. This actually weighs a little more, so it's a real one. Here's another real one. Here's another real one. Right, so this one weighs right where it needs to be. The ping is incorrect, but the ping could still trick somebody. But so here's where using multiple testing methods comes in, right? So if you put the bar in question in the center of the other ones, it maybe makes it a little bit more obvious. And I think I learned this from a YouTuber, but I can't remember his name. I saw it a few years ago. But I did learn this trick on YouTube. So if you sandwich one in the middle, you can see that it's a little bit thicker than the two on the sides. And it's actually bigger as well. So they bring it up around the edges. So they've actually added more metal to this thing to make it weigh correct. Right? So it passed the weight test, fails the ping test, fails the dimensions test. And now we're going to try the magnet test here. It's going to fail the magnet test for sure also. So there's the fake. Oh, there's a real one, but it got caught. There's a real one. It's getting caught on those letters. So here's a real one here. And here's the fake. Right? So even though it looks cool, weighs right, sounds cool, it is definitely fake. So always use multiple testing methods, especially if you don't have a known authentic. Don't just trust your database. And always use multiple testing methods. Cool. I gotta say what the right recommendation is. And you know what? We're actually gonna go ahead and cut into this thing just to prove that it is not silver. That is That is one of the ways to do that. So we're going to go ahead and do this. I've got this thing out. I forgot I was going to do this. But I'm guessing that this is, or actually no, it's going to be like a brassy color. So look at that. So you can see, and I'm not doing this probably the cleanest way. But now no one will ever see this thing and think that it's real. Look at that. So you can see right away that there is brass underneath the surface of this. Cool. And this is actually a pretty common method. I really tore it up. This is actually a pretty common method to test, where after you know that it's fake, you go ahead and scratch it so it takes it out of the marketplace. I'm going to go ahead and stamp it fake copy like I always do. But always use good judgment, guys. Test your metals in multiple testing methods. Just because it sounds cool doesn't mean that it is actually what you're looking for. If you think it sounds cool and you don't have a known authentic or that database in your mind that you can actually trust and rely on, you need to use multiple testing methods. Hope you're all having a good day. If any questions come up, let me know. Quick production update. I should be getting the second set of production prototypes this week. If everything looks good, we're going to go ahead and schedule production soon after that. And then we'll start taking orders and shipping out. So if you haven't reserved yet, please do. As soon as the production prototypes are approved, I will send out another last chance to get on the reservation list post or notification or something. Yep, hope you guys are all having a good one. If any questions come up, let me know. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and happy hunting.